Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meroy and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And in today's video, we're going to be doing something that a lot of you have requested and has been a long time coming because I've been getting so many requests to bring back design with me videos. But someone also wanted to know, like, design with me about how to make personalized stuff, how to make portraits, how to turn photos, like manipulate photos and turn them into watercolor paintings or any kind of digital painting, oil painting. And I thought to make a video just about that. And I also wanted to make it like accessible to you guys. So my go-to software when I want to manipulate photos is usually Clip Studio Paint. And it's sort of Photoshop, but it's a program that I got for free once I got my Wacom tablet. So this is the main program that I am using. And to turn photos into paintings, I usually use the blend option, which exists on, well, Photoshop and everything. Every editing program, every graphic design program has a sort of blend option, which we will be using. But I also know that a lot of you guys don't have Photoshop and don't have a Wacom tablet and don't want to create everything manually. And there are programs and websites that can give you this solution more instantly with like filters and stuff. So we're also going to be going over Gimp and PicMonkey. And Gimp is absolutely free. PicMonkey has a free sort of access until you download something. So you can go ahead and try PicMonkey out for free. And if you like it and want to start using it and designing it, then that, I think it's like $7 or $9 a month, the first plan. But we're going to be looking more on that when we get to my screen, because we're soon going to go over to my screen and basically go over these three options to take a photo and turn it into a painting. And once we do that, we're going to go back to me and we're going to be talking a lot about, okay, so I've done this. So I took a photo and I made it into a painting. What next? I mean, where can I sell it? Can I sell it as a service? Can I sell it as a product? Do I need to do it for all my photos? Can I do it like personalized by requests? So we're going to go over all of that and talk about what can I do with these photos that I've turned them into paintings. Can I use them on Etsy? Can I sell them on Redbubble? And all these questions. But before we get started, I would like to remind all of you who are watching this as a live premiere, this is not a live video. I'm not currently talking on YouTube. This is a YouTube feature that allows me to basically record my video, edit, and upload it to you and watch it with you guys for the first time it's ever being shown on YouTube. That basically gives us this cool little thing on the side here, which is the live chat. So if you see me writing on the live chat, don't be like, how is she typing right now? Because I'm not. Well, I am typing right now. I'm just not talking right now. And if you want to make sure not to miss out on a live premiere, you can always check out my Instagram because I upload stories telling you guys, hey, I'm filming today. A live premiere will be soon. And I always upload my live premiere videos to YouTube with the correct time. I don't know if you can hear the birds. There's so many birds here now. It's insane. It's like a bird chirping since 4 a.m., which is not that far ago because it's 6 a.m. now, but never mind that pish posh. Another announcement before we get started is that in 2 days, I'm having a special video interview with Linnea, who works for Creative Fabrica print on demand and KDP departments. And if you have any more questions for Linnea, because I already got a few emails, if you have any questions for Linnea, you can send it to me to hello@myfavoritebuju.com, which is also going to be listed down in the description. This email address can be used for three things. One, topic of the email. The title of the email is questions for Linnea. Please do it by tomorrow night because on the 12th in the morning, we will be filming the video together. I'm going to ask her all your questions and you're going to see it on a live premiere with me and Linnea in the evening of that day. And the second thing you can do with this email address is send me an email titled My Shop for review and send me your Redbubble, Society6, Etsy, any kind of shops. I've already booked time with my best friend to start filming these and with another amazing woman that lives here in Modi'in and deals with sort of gardening therapy. So we're going to go over a lot of nature stuff. And my best friend is all into looking at leggings, maybe t-shirts for her husband. We're going to have to check that out. And the third thing is something that I promised you guys once I reach 1,000 subscribers, which is Ask Me Anything. So you can send me an email that is titled Ask Me Anything with your questions, and later on in this month or at the beginning of May, I will make a full video answering, I don't want to say all your questions because I don't know how many questions are going to come up, but I will try my best to answer all of your questions. And with that being said, let's go to my computer and make us some paintings from photos. Let's dive in and start with PicMonkey and try to turn a photo into sort of a painting. And as you can see here, I went into the pricing page so you can see how much it costs you. So they have basically several plans and you can each get them, for a month or pay annually, which saves you 25%. And you have various different things that you can do with them, like get stock images from Getty, one-click background remover, which is for Pro, and basically see what you want to do with this. One of the best things about PicMonkey, even though it's a paid membership, is that you basically get a free trial, not just the 7 days free trial for this program, but I actually have just a free trial, which basically means that I can use it for free as long as I don't download anything, which sounds weird because, you'd want to download things, but if you just want to try out the system and see what it can do for you, you can start with that free trial, and that's what we're going to be doing right now by choosing a new image to edit. And what I will choose is an image from my computer, and I want to try to find an image of a face, so let me just browse around through my photos. And I think I have some good photos of me in here, maybe that I'd want to edit, and just grab it and check it out, because I do know that a lot of people are looking into this tutorial because they want to do customized things for Etsy. So let's have a look at some of the photos. You get a glimpse into my life in Romania in 2016 with these photos. Let me see if I could find a good one. I think this one is cute. I want to try out this one. And as you can see, this picture is already a bit grained because it was taken at night from a selfie camera and a very old phone. But I'm going to go here to effects. We have some cool new effects here, like color amplifier, or changing the distortion of the color. We have Tuscan here, which edits the photo, also looks kind of nice. Obviously, these are not the painting one, but these are all the abilities of the system if you want to do, because a lot of these are stuff that you can do on Photoshop that will take you hours, a lot of these filters, and they are truly amazing. So it's a cool program, which, by the way, I'm not an affiliate of. I just kind of like it. And I'm thinking if I want to get it for myself or not. But I think I have enough programs as it is. But let's drop with these ones and go to some interesting stuff. We have here all kinds of effects you can do with the camera, which is make it sepia. Also create this cute little effect. But what I'm really interested in is either Luma, which dramatically changes the color scheme of a photo, or the posterized. Because in the posterized, it basically turns it into this cartoon poster, which I can work on the details and sort of make it as a digital painting, which in this case doesn't look good with a photo of me, but I do remember having a different kind of photo here that I uploaded before, which was this one, which is Waterfalls Waikowai Natural Reserve in Chiang Mai, which if you go to effects and we go to posterize, obviously by expanding the number of colors that I'm using and expanding the detail level, you can create something that sort of looks like a painting. And this might not be something that someone's going to want to pay you for to make, but this could be a nice editing option that you can be using to sell any kind of art or manipulate a photo. And again, it all depends on the original photo, how it looks. You also have here the option to make it a bit more pixelated, which I personally don't like, but you also have the edge sketch here. It basically creates sort of a sketching effect on the photo that you can use in various ways and combine it with the background color or not. And you also have the arcade option, which also sort of turns it into like these old games, but if you put it on a very low pixel size and you try and sharpen it a bit or play with it, you will create sort of this digital painting that could be interesting, something like this. But obviously this is just one option, and this is with PicMonkey, and it's not even my favorite option. I just know that a lot of people really like this software, and I was looking into, how I can use this specific software into creating photos that look similar to paintings. But let's drop all that and go to Gimp. I've already downloaded Gimp to my computer for a tutorial we've done with the pocket animals, which, by the way, I actually sold a t-shirt of on Redbubble. It's kind of awesome. So we're going to be opening Gimp, which is a free-to-use software that I downloaded to my computer, which anyone can download. It's completely free to use. It's called Image Manipulation Program. And let's just make sure that it fits our screen. And I'm going to open a new photo here, a new file photo. And let's see what photos I have here. Well, I have a photo of me. Let's open this one. It looks nice. Okay, so I have a photo of me, and if you're seeing me on Instagram or on Fine Art America, it's one of the photos that I have there. So basically what we're going to do is on Gimp, we have the option above. I don't know if you can see this because I'm using a Mac, but if you're using Windows or whatever you're using, you have the tools that are really above, like File, Edit, Select. So one of them is called Filters. And when I click on Filters, I go to Artistic and I go to Oilify, which is to turn it into an oil painting. And then I can basically work on the radius of each one of these strokes to make the painting more dense. Work on how vivid the colors or the brush stroke sides are going to be, and how intense the painting is going to be as well. And you really do need to play around with these options to create something that you like. But it's not just for creating these photos, because actually for portraits, I would really less recommend Gimp, but more to make your own like art photos. But let's try and see how it looks with a scenery photo, because I took some interesting photos yesterday here in the city, and I want to see how they look. But most of my photos are already heavily edited, and I don't think that they will be much visible as oil paintings, but let's give it a try. So we're going to go to Filters, and we're going to click on Artistic, and then on Oilify, which is to turn into an oil painting. And then we're just going to rise it up and see what it does. And I don't think we can see a lot of change, because this photo has already been edited so much that I think we can't really see it. But let's check out what other filters they have with this artistic style, because it really is cool. It says cartoon here, which I'm not sure about, but let's check it out. I don't know if it's a cartoon kind of thing, but it is interesting. But I don't really like it. Let's try to open another photo that is less edited. So open. I have this photo that I really like called Autumn in Romania. And I want to see if the Oilify effect works good here. So again, we're going to go to Filters. We're going to click on Artistic and Oilify. And it's already working on the photo, as we can see it in the background. Sort of already changing it into a painting, but then obviously we're going to make it stronger. You can see how it does the works on the leaf. It's actually quite pretty looking at it. I kind of feel like I'm looking at someone else making a video and turning everything to a cartoon, because this is actually quite pretty. I really do like this filter, and I really do love this effect, and it really just takes a photo and turn it into a painting. It's amazing. And I think I'm going to keep it this way because I like it. So let's say I like this one this way. What I want to do right now is to save it. But saving with Gimp is a bit different. What you have to do is to go to File and click on Export As. And then basically, let me drag this into the view. So I have a name for it, Autumn in Romania A. And I'm exporting it to my desktop, so it will be easier to find it and export as a JPEG. And export. And now I have this photo on my desktop on my computer right now. Let's go to my desktop and open Autumn in Romania. And it's quite pretty, actually. The quality is a lot better than what I would have thought. And I also have a different photo that I did earlier today which is basically turned a photo of me with a ukulele into sort of an oil painting effect. But again, as I said, these two are the simple options, the fast options to create this effect. And we're going to go to Clip Studio Paint, where I'm going to take out my Wacom tablet and show you a manual way to do it. I don't know if it's more interesting to you guys or less interesting to you guys. I really do love retouching my photos manually, and I think that you can do a lot of things with them that you can't do with PicMonkey or with Gimp. So let's just close these up and open Clip Studio Paint. So to those of you who don't know this program, this is Clip Studio Paint, which is one of my all-time favorite programs for designing, for making beautiful, beautiful things, for really being creative with myself and drawing or making shapes, and of course editing, which is a very big part of what we're here to do today. And I really do love this program because it has so many different abilities, and I keep on discovering, of course, new things that, you can never always know anything. So I keep on discovering new things that I can do with this software, but we're here to photo edit, right? And for this part of the tutorial, what I'm about to do is I want to take a portrait photo. So let me just go quickly to Pixabay and find a cute little portrait photo that I can use. And I want to find a cute little woman photo that I can use. And again, I don't know if you've known, but you can use photos from Pixabay for commercial reasons, commercial uses, but you have to significantly alter them, which is exactly what we're going to do now. Just going to find a cute little photo to turn into an oil painting. Now, when you do this yourselves, you can take a photo of a scenery and turn it into an oil painting, or you can use one of these photos to sort of practice to sell them after that, like as portraits for other people, not sell a specific one, but to sell the person's portrait when they send you their photo. So let's just download this one here. And I'm not a robot. And I'm just gonna click on this photo and open it with Clip Studio Paint. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the Blend tool. And as you can see here, I can blend in various ways. I can blur up things. Let me just work on the brush size. I can blur the whole thing up. I can blend things together very roughly. You have all these kind of different types of settings that you can use, and you can actually just blend it all together and make it like very, very raw. Depends on the person or the photo or what you're trying to do. You also have a soothing watercolor blend, which is one of my favorites as well. Let me just make sure that it's big enough. This is a soft blend that basically looks, everything I'm going to do now, it basically looks like a watercolor painting. And of course, you can do it with a bigger size brush. I don't know if you can hear the tick, 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 but that's my Wacom tablet and my pen. I think I need to change a tip for it to run more smoothly. And of course, you have to blend the skin together. And with these systems, even with the previous ones that I've showed you, it's all about what picture the person sends you. So if you're just photo editing and not illustrating yourselves, you need to make it clear to a person who's buying from you, if they are getting it customized, that the design and the painting are going to be based on the photo they sent you. Like you can't remove their nose or make it smaller. You can't remove a person from the photo, or you can't change colors within the photo, just edit it. So you need to make sure that that part is very, very, very clear. And I'm still using the same size brush, even though if I would have done it, paying more attention to it, I would have probably used different brush sizes throughout different types of, smaller details, finer details within the painting itself. But why don't we just stop right now? You can already see with the hair that this has started to become more of a watercolor painting. And obviously with the eyes, you need to work with a finer brush. You can also make it as raw as you want. Like I know that some people actually like it more raw to not look like the photo at all. And again, this is very, very raw what I'm doing right now, paying very little attention. We also have this effect of a running color, which I don't know if you can see. Let's make it a bit smaller so we can work it on the finer details. Let's search for a place where we have a full intact photo. It sort of resembles the watercolor brush, the watercolor blending, because it is that kind of a blend, but it's more of a color popping out kind of thing. But what I really, really like is the fingertip effect, which basically creates a finger that smears everything over. And this is one of the effects that I like working with because it creates more of an oil color kind of vibe than the one that's with the watercolor. And I really do prefer working on that one. Now, a very big scene on Etsy, especially on Etsy, is custom pet portraits. And I'm thinking maybe I want to take a pet photo and create an oil painting from that as well, just for the sake of the tutorial. Though I really do feel like I can't stop this one once I started. And even though like this one was created with so many different effects, because you can use and blend certain effects while you're doing it. You don't have to use just one. But as you can see, like the smearing of the paint basically takes the paint from where I started and smears it all over, which creates really weird stuff when it's so big. And you can really blur things out and make it, I think I'm turning her into a Picasso painting. You can make like a distorted image. And I think that this kind of distortion would go really nice with scenery photos. So let me just try and find a good scenery photo that I have. I have some photos that I uploaded onto Fine Art America, so they might be a good choice. Let's try and look at this photo. This is from Bucharest, from one of my finest memories. And I think that I could sort of like really blur out everything, all the trees. And I've seen people who use this blending, like rough blending technique to create abstract, because it sort of looks like an abstract painting once I'm done with it. Everything here looks like weird color smears or like acrylic pouring. And I've seen a lot of people who take a photo and just completely distort the whole thing so it would look like a weird acrylic. And another thing you can do with this technique here is I can take a very, very large portion of it and just go and smear it in circles. But obviously one of the best things and the coolest things that you can do is sort of create like wedding portraits. So let's just type in wedding here. And what I'm looking for is to turn a couple into an oil painting. So I think it's one of the most searchable things on Etsy, where people search for, people to basically create oil or watercolor paintings from their wedding day photos. So let's just download this cute couple here and turn them into an oil painting. Now I'll be using the fingertip and maybe the running color and maybe the watercolor, but I am going to be using them obviously smaller than this. And we're going to do it a bit of a hyper speed. Otherwise this will take a very long time on the video. So you enjoy some music in the background while I work on this cute couple. And now that I sort of have this couple, and of course, when you do it, if you do it for other people, if you do custom orders, then you can go on and do other things and make sure that you really, really pay more attention to the finer details or work with a different brush. But for me, for this tutorial, this is kind of enough, because the second thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut this couple outside of the photo. If I want to do things that are custom, you can either basically create this entire background to also be this kind of oil painting and really work on the background behind them, even though it's going to be kind of hard with them still in the middle, but you can still work on the background, turn the entire thing into like a really raw oil painting. Or we can just take up this couple and sort of crop them out and create a very own background color of our own and make it a bit different, even though this is kind of a cool thing. So what I'm going to do now is I want to crop them out of the photo. I basically want to clean up the background. So if I want to clean out the background here, I'm going to choose a lasso fill, and I'm going to fill it with transparent color. And I'm just going to start circling a bit around the couple, the space that I already know that I need to be transparent, because I just want the couple. And I can do it even more. Just surrounding everything I know I already want to delete. And then I'm going to dive deeper into the characters themselves and remove anything else with a closer look. So I'm going to go to my shapes where I have a curve shape, and I'm just going to use it to clear up anything in between here. Sort of like this. Now, once I put this together, once I connect the two, it's going to go blank. And here I have them cleaned up. And there are a few things that I can do with this sort of cleanup design. The first thing is that I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to turn it into inch units, and I'm going to select an A5 paper, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to choose my couple, just circle them around and copy paste them here. And then with the object, I'm going to right click and scale to rotate and make them a bit bigger. And what I can do now is either sell this as a digital copy or create a background. So if I want to create a background, let's say I'm going to go with blue, which was the original color scheme. I'm just going to go in and find a nice little blue. I want to find some oil colors, some oil paintings. So I can just sort of make everything blue by working on the layer behind them. And this is to create a portrait or to create anything that is customized. Obviously, you guys are going to make it way prettier than I am doing it right now. We also had a different kind of blue in the background, like the ocean was a different shade of blue. Just make it all up in shades and give the top one a bit of a vibe. And don't forget the fact that they were standing on sand, and sort of create this like abstract of the photo that was here before. Maybe even create some little thin waves. I'm not very crafty today. But another thing that you can do is just create a new layer behind them. And let's say that this layer is going to be blue, so let's just color this up in blue and sort of glitter it up. I'm going to work with this spray effect and make it like white. Let's see if we have a large enough spray and give them like a shine behind them. We can also take them a bit up. Let's move them a tiny bit up. And then we can go on and with shapes, let's just grab like a big rectangle, a nice little color here, and we place it above them. And then you can add text here. You can also just take this photo and edit it with Canva. And of course, what I showed you right now, you can also do with different kind of scenery. It's just a different method to do it. I know it's longer, but it's just a different method to be doing it. And basically I can use this kind of photo or half of this photo, put it in a heart, make it like in a mug or whatever I want. And honestly, it's all about your creativity and what you want to do with it. It's not about showing you a pattern and continuing to do it. Obviously, you can do all of these with Gimp, with what we've seen with the automatic photo, and just put all your photos there and make all of them into oil paintings, including photos of people. And the thing that you need to remember is with automated softwares, you might not have control on how things look, and with manual stuff, you do have control, so everything can come out looking okay, even if the first initial photo wasn't scanned very well by Gimp or by PicMonkey. And that's it. Let's get back to me and talk a bit some more about this and also show you kind of products that you can do with these systems and designs. And we're back to me. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please let me know in the live chat if you like this or if there is any specific method that you like. You can also comment if you're not watching this as a live premiere. If there was anything specific that you really liked about this system or about one of these systems. Are you using PicMonkey? Do you have a membership? Please let me know. I don't have a membership myself. I'm using the free version now because honestly, I've never tried using PicMonkey. I always had my own software, so I never even saw the point in that. But I do think that they look like fun, so I'm going to probably be exploring them some more. And I just have a few ideas about what you can do with these photos. The very first thing is obviously sell them. And I've seen a lot of people who talk about getting photos that are royalty free and allowed for commercial use, but you need to manipulate the photo. So yes, if you fully change the photo and turn it into a painting, that is enough manipulation to be able to sell it on print on demand or on Etsy. And you can take it from websites like Pixabay or Pexels, but of course you need to read the rights before you do it. You need to read their commercial licenses before trusting anyone on YouTube or online, even me. And you can also do it by taking photos that you took and turning them into paintings. If you have a Fine Art America account, you can sort of do both, like have like nature photography and nature paintings, and sort of make sure that every photo you have can become more photos or more products. Because let's say, for example, let me move a bit. Let's say, for example, I have this photo of a river in Bucharest. It's of the Uniri River that I took on the quarantine last year. And let's say I want to use it. So I can upload this photo as is. I can also turn it into black and white and upload that too. I can fully pull it up on Sepia and make it completely like brownish and upload it. I can use different kind of filters and like brightness and stuff like that, or different kind of overlays, and upload it that way. And I can also upload it as a painting. So even if I took like one good photo, I can still make like 5 or 6 listings from it on Fine Art America, on Redbubble, on any possible website. And obviously you can take these photos, these paintings that you've created, and upload them onto Redbubble and create beautiful products with these photos. You can also upload them to on any other site like Society6 or Merch by Amazon or whatever you want. I do think that sometimes these like sort of paintings, especially if they're vertically aligned, can be made into really, really awesome phone cases. So like when you're making phone cases, this is like truly an amazing option. And of course, if you have the option to take any photo and turn it into an oil painting, this is something that people are looking for on Etsy, which is basically custom oil painting, or what I call a painting portraits. People are looking for portraits of their wedding day, portraits of their kids, portraits of their moms, portraits of their pets, and basically all different kinds of portraits that can be sold either as digital products, like a digital service. So someone will send you a photo and you will send them back the file of the painting you made with that photo. Or people are looking for actual products with this, which means that they will send you a photo, you will turn it into a painting, and then basically send them a postcard with that painting, or wall art with that painting, or any kind of print-on-demand product with that painting, including also mugs, because a lot of people like personalized photo mugs, and it's a really, really huge thing. I've also seen a lot of people on Etsy who succeed by selling like sort of like dog portraits on socks, which is insane. And if any of these topics are interesting to you guys, then we have 2 videos coming up on the 23rd and on the 25th that you might find interesting, because on the 23rd, we're going to be talking about print-on-demand options for Etsy. So basically like shop ideas for print-on-demand on Etsy, not just, you know, print-on-demand shop for mugs or print-on-demand shop for t-shirts. No, we're going to have like full shop idea for print-on-demand, and we're going to have a lot of them on the 23rd. And on the 25th, we will be sort of looking into how we can basically do personalized and custom-made print-on-demand products on Etsy, and talk a little bit more about your options with different print-on-demand suppliers, whether it's automated or not automated, and how you can basically do this process and make sure that the client gets what they want. So we're going to be talking about that on the 23rd and the 25th. I will be seeing you guys in 2 days here with Linnea from Creative Fabrica, and we're going to be talking about Creative Fabrica and asking her all of your questions, which I actually got some personal questions emailed to me for Linnea that I wasn't expecting. Please make sure to send me your shop for reviews. I'm filming shop reviews tomorrow as well as in a few days. So please send them out to me, and shop reviews dates are, I don't even remember. Let me check it out in my notebook. We have shop review videos coming up on the 21st and on the 29th of the month, so make sure to send them to me to hello@myfavoritebuju.com, which you can also send to me Ask Me Anything questions for my Ask Me Anything video, because I have 1,000 subscribers and I'm so happy. I can't believe it. It's been crazy 3 months and I'm super excited and super psyched, but hey, I'm gonna finish filming this right now because I have to go and edit it and upload it when I can watch it with you guys, and I kind of feel like a time traveler whenever I think about it, because I'm currently watching this with you guys and writing in the chat. Weird, huh? So anyway, thank you so much for all your comments and DMs in the past few days. One of my biggest goals for April, which you can go and watch my April goals video, was to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which means that you go through this point where you can start applying for monetization for your channel. So, you know, maybe make some money off of YouTube. And I started applying this morning. I got 4,000 watch hours. I think it was like 4 days ago. And I got 1,000 subscribers the day before yesterday. And today I started applying, and I'll keep you updated. Well, actually, you will see it yourselves if you just go to my channel one day. There's going to be an ad before my video, which is cool. This is so weird. And I keep on talking. I'll probably edit this part out. But anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below, or comment if you have any questions or video suggestions, because I'm still working on my May videos list, which is crazy long already, but I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys what you want me to talk about. I'm also thinking maybe putting in some more sort of like videos that explain the concept of passive income, or talking about Fiverr, or talking about, you know, online business ideas that you can do that are not just print on demand if you are skilled at graphic design or photography. And I am looking into those. Let me know if any of these are interesting to you guys, like selling on Fiverr or becoming an affiliate marketer, or what does it mean to be an affiliate marketer. I know that a lot of people also confuse that concept with drop shipping, which is totally different things. And let me know if those are topics you would like me to talk about. And that is it from me for today. The live chat is ending in 3, 2, 1, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!